Hello, hello. Let me know if you guys can see me. And let me know if you can see me.
Department of Justice was trying
Okay.
to redact the names of the agents that were involved, but Trump went ahead.
I'm doing dual duty here. Last minute, I decided to go on live. All right. There. Does that work? That works. There we go. Hey. So I'm like literally getting ready for, hello, Annika. So I'm going to be live later on Soul Navigation. I have TikTok over here and YouTube over here. I felt like being brave today. So yeah, I need scissors. So I figured, hello. So if you want to get like a question answered or a free card pull, you would just need to go over to like YouTube and subscribe on Susie Evolutionary. 3% power. That's all right. You'll have time to get it charged before 7:30, alien. So yeah, I don't go on TikTok live a lot, so I am not sure. Look what I have. I'm pretty freaking excited about it. This is not what I'm wearing. And this is not the finished hair for tonight. Hi, Maricela. Look at this. It's like the flea market. It was like all of these were like $3. I was so excited. Now let's see if they fit. They're probably meant for teenagers or little kids. Oh my God. So we're going to have to stretch those out. Hello, hello on TikTok. If you want to get a card pull, then you just have to go over to, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to do the old school. Remember how the boys used to wear them? Does anybody remember this? Yeah, I am doing card pulls now. Cool. And so, I'm trying to remember how no. They used to do it so that it looked cool on their arm. You stuck it on the TV now? How did they used to do that? The boys used to wear 2 of them. And it looked all cool. Annika, do you want me to pull a question for you? Hey, Emily, if I keep you off camera, can you come out here and grab these and stretch them for me?
Sure.
I don't need you to stretch all of them, but like probably these guys. This is
Let me know when I'm okay to.
You're always okay because like I'll just like reach off. Do. Hi.
Other ones?
Nope, just those. These are super tiny. My hair is crazy and big because I'm getting ready for 80's night. So if anyone on TikTok doesn't like it, that's okay. You don't have to watch me. Scroll away if it upsets you. Yeah. Well, why don't you just tell me, because you caught me right when I went on. So why don't you just tell me what your question is, Annika? Okay. You just want a general? So I'm pulling like 1 or 2 cards tonight. Do you want an oracle card? I feel so pale. But this was the 80's makeup. Hey, Em, if you're on TikTok too, you can tell people that if they want their cards pulled.
No, I'm not on TikTok. I don't
Like,
have any.
okay. Sure, Bobby Hill, or Bobby Hall, whatever makes you happy. Okay. My clients probably feel differently, but that's okay. I can't imagine being so bored that I have time to troll things that I don't like. I actually I would love to be that, to have like no to-do lists and no place to go and nobody to speak to, that I could just like spend my free time on the internet trolling people. Obviously it's not happening on YouTube, it's happening over on TikTok. Sure, Ken. Yes, absolutely, Corey. All right, let's see what. Okay. So the first card that came up was energetic upgrades, which you probably got from the full moon. The full moon was pressing, and as a Leo placement, Annika, you might have felt that. But part of it is upgrades. So like anything. So what's happening with the full moon? And I'll talk a little bit about this. I'm good. I'm mostly working over on YouTube, but I figured I'd come over on TikTok because nobody knows where to find me because I'm never on TikTok anymore because I'm on YouTube. But that full moon was conjunct Saturn, which is like, can be oppression, it can be blocks, it can be patriarchy. It feels like the things that are in the way. I'm putting on my Wet and Wild sticker tonight. And then it was also the Uranus was squaring Saturn and the moon, and so was Mars. So it was a lot of unexpected. Maybe you got crossed with somebody, or maybe like somebody you didn't expect to get nasty with you got nasty with you. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You know that Saturn is in retrograde and it's in Aquarius, as well as the moon was. Aquarius is about liberation. So when it's Uranus, Mars, a full moon, which is for shedding and letting go, and it's tied to Saturn, which is trying to show you, because it's in Aquarius, it's trying to show you solutions right now. It might be like running back over some old issues that you had, because when things go in retrograde, it's time to revise. It's not scary. It's time to revise and review. So it may have showed, or something that you thought was like done and solved or dealt with might have shown back up and felt really frustrating. It's because that Aquarius liberation wants to liberate you from something that's not going to help you move forward. Saturn normally feels like a block, or it's when we pay the ferryman. It's when it's like when you don't, if when you don't take care of something. Saturn is consequence. So it could be a good consequence if you took care of the thing, and if it was too much or too hard, or there seemed like there were other priorities and you didn't take care of something, that's when Saturn comes back and says, hi, you can't just ignore me. There's a price to pay. So when that was, oh, thanks, Authentic Mystic. I'm glad to have you here. So, and we have an awesome community. But so when this full moon happened, there could be changes that you don't expect. And full moon energy lasts 6 months. So when Aquarius wants us to liberate ourselves from things, it wants us to find new solutions, new ways of doing things. but it's also squaring, which is like energy you feel, but you can't really see. You can't probably put a name to it or identify it, and you just absolutely don't see it coming. So it might be like you feel like usually at a full moon, you're like, I want to let go A, B, and C because I want these things, and A, B, and C are in my way. So you might decide I'm going to liberate myself from this, but this kind of full moon may have decided for you what you're going to be liberated from, and it may not be what you expect with Uranus in play there. And then that's not even taking in, I have a client where this is happening on her Venus and opposing her Ceres. So like there are people where this is just really hitting their chart. And if you have Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio, I'm sure you're seeing that all over TikTok. Who is this full moon going to affect? It's going to affect everyone, but it's going to feel a little bit more pressing to Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo, because those are the fixed signs. So when we talk about modalities, whenever a placement, but you would, to have it really land on one of those fixed signs, you would want to see it within 5 or 10 degrees. 5 degrees if you're talking about the moon, but like 10 degrees if you're talking about Saturn. I am Sherry. So when there's a tough placement, if your sign is in the same modality, fixed, mutable, or cardinal, you're going to feel that a little stronger than the other signs, but everyone's going to feel the moon. The good news is it does liberate you. And the good news is it does get you more prepared for what's better for you. So a lot of people may have had upgrades. Annika's card kind of was talking about her getting upgrades. I just want to pull one more card for Annika. Yeah, we're going to do this for about 45 minutes, an hour, and then I'm going to go away and finish all of this to look like 80's instead of just big frizzy hair. So that I'm just going to clip this out of my way. So that I can get dressed for 80's night, and then I'll be back at 7:30 on Soul Navigation. We're giving away a bunch of we're giving away a bunch of prizes. So I'm going to give away 2 15 minutes. I'm going to give away a 15-minute, half an hour, and I'm going to give away an hour. Connie Joe is giving away a 15-minute, and also we're giving away a composite chart and a natal chart. So there's like extra. We're going to have 80's music and probably some trivia. So like if you weren't alive in the 80's, just know your music. And I think like most everyone does at this point, because it's all getting resampled. It's all getting... It's all getting used. Okay. All right. And so, and if anybody wants a card, they just have to go over to my YouTube, which is in the same name. It is fun. Plus, it's a good crowd. We laugh a lot on Friday nights. Okay. 2 of Swords. I'm not sure what you're feeling indecisive about, Annika, but if it feels like it's just one thing or another that you can choose from, just know that you can look inwards. Like if you look inwards, there we go. So I don't look crazy. If you look inwards, you're going to find the answer a whole lot better. It feels like what to do about a friend, but you probably know. Let's see. Yeah. I'm sorry, you are too. I'm probably going to do another. I'm not going to lie. If this one goes over crazy, then I'm probably going to do one on my channel, on this channel as well. And I'll make sure that is Sweden time friendly. And so on my YouTube, if you're on TikTok, join me on my YouTube if you want a card pulled. I'm just running both at the same time, but I'm actually pulling cards on YouTube. Hopefully TikTok won't just like turn me off because I'm doing both. But I have people from England and Sweden and some other places on YouTube right now. But I promise if I do another 80s night, it's going to be over the pond friendly. It's going to be Europe time friendly. Hello, Samantha. Hi, Maya. Maricela. I think Maricela was next. Right? Okay, Jupiter, Corey, and Maricela. All right. So Jupiter, did you have a question? Jupiter, Maricela, and Corey, just put your questions in now. I'm just going to pull from Maricela because I know what she is looking for. Can we have... Do you want like a when or like a who? Oh. All right. Well, I like this, Maricela. Your Tony Braxton coming in through the tarot. I even did my nails like 1980s. They're ridiculous. Yeah. That's unbreak my heart. Somebody is coming in to like heal some heartbreak, and this is my card for reciprocity. All right, I'm gonna get a paper out so I can start. Unbreak my heart. I need a pen. Yeah, those are two really nice cards to have, Maricela. So this is somebody coming along to heal. Also, they might be coming off of a heartbreak, but the Six of Pentacles is my card for reciprocity. Like somebody actually putting in as much work as you do. So we have Jupiter, Corey. I'm making a list. Hey guys, if you're on TikTok and you want a card pull, just hop on over to my YouTube, which is the same name, so that you can get, because I'm happy to do free card pulls, and that's what they are. There's no gimmick. They're free card pulls. But hi, Alex, my friend. How can I not love someone who calls me Shiny Susie? Thank you, Alex. If you're not following Alex, Galactic Reiki Healing on, thanks, love, on TikTok. He's amazing. He's also on YouTube. I have had personal sessions with him, and I am very, very cautious about who I let in my energy. And I think it was Corey, and then Priya, Sherry, Girly. I'm going to try to go as quick so I can get as many of you done as possible. And then I feel like there was somebody, Maya. Hey, babes. Jan, I'm over on my channel too. If anybody wants a card pulled, it is free card pulls. There's no gimmicks. You just got to hop on over to YouTube because I can only monitor one chat for questions and everything at one time. And it's much easier to monitor YouTube than it is TikTok for questions. So like you're more likely to be seen. I have a list going. It's very civilized. Who said Boogie Nights? Laura. Okay, and I know Authentic Mystic Is there somebody that asked and I'm missing? I'm so happy to see you here, Samantha. Yeah, if you guys want cards pulled on TikTok, you just have to hop over to my YouTube, and it's Susie Evolutionary. I have Jupiter because I just did Maricela. I have Jupiter, Corey, Priya. I hope I'm saying that right. A name that I just wrote down and yet can't read it. Oh, Sherry, Girly, and the Mystic, Authentic, Mystic, Authentic, and Samantha. Yeah, so if you guys want a question on TikTok, you just have to hop over to well, Laura, I hope you come hang out on Soul Navigation tonight. We're having 80's night. That's why my hair looks crazy. It's not done. But we're having 80's night, and because we're doing like this big fun thing on Soul Navigation, I'm giving away a 15-minute, a 30-minute, an hour. Connie Joe's giving away a 15-minute, and we're giving away a composite chart, which is how you see like the relationship between you and your person, and a regular natal chart. So we have 5 giveaways tonight. Jessica, I see you there on TikTok, hon, but I'm running my list off YouTube if you want to hop on over. And I am pulling for Jupiter right now. And then Corey will be next. All right, what do you need to know about your person? Jupiter, what do you need to know about your person? Okay, your person is working on letting go of some attachments at this time. I don't know that they're fully out of attachments that they have that kind of are in, or I don't know if it's in their way. Woof. But it's definitely, it's like, if it's not in their personal way, I don't know if they can see it or not see it. I don't know why. I just got like a really cold chill with this energy, but it's keeping them from being maybe a good partner, or I don't want to say good partner. That sounds too overgeneralized, but like they're not able to come to the table and meet you where they're at or meet you where you're at right now, because they're working on letting go of the attachment, but I don't feel like they feel like safe in their own feet. I don't know if their behavior is kind of, Alexis, if you want a question, honey, you have to run over to, not run, but if you just want to join my YouTube live, because there I have a list going and everything. It's the same name, same spelling, same picture, all of it. I'll be easy to find. I do have the 7 of Wands, which I like, especially in this deck, Jupiter, because it means there is some kind of like awakening or enlightenment or just realization, or like if we don't want to put like a spiritual label on it, it's just like, some kind of epiphany about what's working, what's not working. And feeling a little bit more centered. So what I see is somebody totally working on themselves because they want to be able to be an advocate for others. I think this is somebody who feels like they take right now because of their old issues. So does that make sense, Jupiter? But I do see like this is progress. Both of this is progress, because when we're trying to participate in a relationship, no matter what we want or how much we love that person or how much like we see the good in them, they can only meet us where they're at. And they are working on it. Hi guys on TikTok. If you want to ask a question, you're more than welcome. It's free card pulls, no gimmicks. It's just that I'm actually like taking the list and taking questions from my YouTube, which is also running at the same time. Aw, thank you, Purple Juju. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Hi, Nicole. All right. Jan, look in your email for something that says full slate, because full slate would have sent you an email like inviting you, setting you up and inviting you to book your reading that you won, which is a full in-depth reading in private and better than a 1 or a 2 card pull. Okay. Yeah, Alex is wonderful. We love Alex. Thank you, Annika. He's become like a dear friend, but like right before and right after I lost my mom, he was very helpful to me. Okay. I have Corey next. Corey, what's your question? Okay, great. Thank you. Yeah, so just book the next available that works for you. It won't prompt you for payment or anything. Oh, from Portugal. Wow. Come over and join the YouTube. It's all international on my YouTube all the time. Okay. Corey, what's your question, babe? Card from your guides. You got it. I mean, I'm feeling conflict from you, Corey. Like a conflict about like if you do what you have to do that's healthy for you, that's going to make you feel disloyal or something in some way. Is that resonating? Like you feel like there's a choice, there's an inner conflict between what might be best for you and like what you can do that also doesn't make you feel guilty. Hi, Shauna. Oh my God. You can book it however you want it. We can leave cameras off. I only do Zoom. It'll just be Zoom with cameras off because I don't have a separate phone and it would be chaotic if I just gave out my phone number. So a phone session, you want a full 30-minute virtual, but if you want to make it a phone session, we just keep the cameras off. Oh, is that correct, Corey? I feel like there's something that you are, it's giving me like stress. My chest is tightening up and I feel like it's a disloyalty. You guys can see the conversation with the people that I'm reading for over on YouTube. So just go, I'm live on YouTube on the same name, same picture. I'll be easy to find. But if you guys want a question, I have a list going over on YouTube because I can't do 2 lists, but I'm happy to ask you a question. Oh, I would love that, Little John. Okay, so I don't know that we even need cards, Corey, but I'll take some. Yeah. Okay, so it feels like this is almost making you freeze. Like in a flight or fight situation, I feel flight. I feel wow. This is weighing heavy on you, isn't it, Corey? Let's just get, so like I can tell you to like do whatever's healthiest for you because that's just the duh advice, right? That's like you don't need somebody with metaphysical gifts or astrology knowledge to tell you that. The thing that I am getting though is you need some kind of unbiased support person while you're going through this. I like literally I feel my chest getting tight. Or some kind of like, I know we talked about some stuff when we had a session, right? But some kind of redirect, because for you to do the healthiest thing for you, it's almost like you have to walk through a time period there where, yeah, okay, yeah. So this is resonating. You're going to have to walk through a time period of uncomfortable to get comfortable. I feel like this isn't on you, whatever this is about. Like, you didn't have anything to do with it. It's just that you feel like if you bring it to the surface, which technically would kind of be healthy for everyone, that there's just some kind of, you're going to like feel bad for what the fallout is. It feels like heavy is, I'm hearing the term like heavy is the head that wears the crown. Like, in other words, because you have the knowledge, because we both know that you're also you've got some of your own metaphysical gifts. So like, it feels like you have the knowledge, both like because somebody spoke it to you, but also like your intuitive confirmation is making it. So like, I know that there's going to be, you're not wrong. There is going to be, nope, they're free readings. Free readings. You just got to go over to YouTube. Same name, same channel, same bat time. I'm live there now. But I have a list going over there. So, yes, you're right. There's going to be a little bit of a fallout. I know you didn't ask that question, but I'm assuming that is the concern. There might be a little bit of a fallout. There might be uncomfortable. Some people might be upset that you said the thing out loud, is what I'm hearing. But if you don't, it's not, I mean, it's like, then you're being asked to carry it. You're being asked to hold it, and that's super unhealthy for you. So like, for that uncomfortable period of time, for when people might be a little upset with you, that's, I would like you to do that in a safe manner. Like, right? Like, let's work in a trauma informed space here. I would like you to have like somebody that you can have as an unbiased support person through it. And like, you can email me. You have my email. Once you're on my YouTube, you guys will have my email. You can contact, ask questions. But once you feel like you're a little bit ready, let's have some redirects for the anxiety or like the trauma response. Feels like this is going to bring up old stuff. I feel like I'm walking, if I'm centering in your energy, it feels like I'm walking on eggshells, and I'm a little bit damned if I do and damned if I don't. But mostly it's last minute Adva. So mostly I feel like it's going to be, if you hold it, then it'll just be your problem. But the longer you hold it, it's not going to be good for you, babe. But you're right. Like, your ethics around it are right. And also you're right that there will be a little bit of a thing that's going to happen. So do it slowly. I can put you on the list, Stephanie. If you want to be on the list, just ask me to be on the list. And then don't put your, yeah, sure, Earth Angel. Don't put your question down till I get to you, because it'll just get buried, because we have quite a few on the list. And I can only go for another 45 minutes. I put Samantha, and then I put somebody else. Why am I writing things that I can't even read? Oh, I know. Okay. Stephanie, Earth Angel. Kim, did you want a question? Yeah, I could put you on the list, but Shauna, at this point, I'm going to tell you that I'm not, because I can only go to like another like 35 minutes. And then I have to get off so I can get changed. And we're going to then be on soul navigation at 7:30. But if you want to say hi or ask a question, just come on over to YouTube. Okay. What was Stephanie looking for? Oh, I think Stephanie meant, can she get a card now, Jan? But thank you. That I do full private readings too. And you guys can just go on susieevolutionary.com. And then that way you can see what I'm about. You can see my reviews and stuff so that you know I'm not a scammer. I'm answering all questions over on YouTube, TikTok people. I'm never on here. So I thought I'd give everybody that already follows me an opportunity to like figure out that I'm always on YouTube, because that's where I always am now. Hello, Mystic Harmony. Mystic, you have to message me, my love, because I never heard from you after you won that one reading. Emails, the only way to get in touch with me. I really don't go in any of my DMs, and most of the time, like sometimes I find old Facebook messages on Susie Evolutionary Facebook that are like 4 months old, like even from my sister-in-law. All right. Priya and Sherry, your questions. Yeah, when I call your name, or when I call like I'll call like 2 or 3 names, just put your question up. Whoever puts their question up. I'm going to read everyone, but to save time so I can get more people done. But if you ask your question now and I haven't called you, like I will get to you, Stephanie, but if you ask your question now, it's just going to get buried. I'm trying to look for and for anyone who doesn't know, Connie Jo and I are doing dual sessions now, and that's also on my website. Thanks, Lee. So Priya and Sherry. No, I'm not a lefty. Do I look like a lefty? Oh, because you see me doing this? It's probably mirror. Is it mirror image? I'm not sure. This is my right hand. I'm still waiting on questions. Okay, so also Girly Sunday. So then whoever's question I see. Hi, people on TikTok. If you want to ask a question, you can come on over to YouTube. And if for any reason I can't get to you today as my list is growing, I actually always keep a list on my phone so that when I see people again, I do remember, then I pull them. But I'm answering questions over on YouTube. It's the same name and the same picture. And I'm live right now, so you won't be able to miss it. Hi, Colleen. Okay, I'm going to go because I know sometimes people have to stop. The Authentic Mystic, are you still here, or is it Mystic Authentic? Authentic Mystic, are you still here? I'm looking for Sherry's question. Priya, Girly Sunday, Authentic Mystic. All right, I'm going to take Stephanie's question while I wait for all of those people. Lee, can you just write down whose questions or put in the chat? It's the same as my TikTok. It's Susie Evolutionary. Same picture, same handle. It's Priya, Sherry, Girly, and Authentic Mystic. Yeah, you have to put in your questions as I'm calling the names because it's buried. So if I'm calling your name and you already put in your question, I apologize that you're putting it in twice, but I'm going to read Stephanie until I actually it's quicker for you to just tell me what the question is. Okay. And Stephanie wanted something general. I'm going to use this deck for Stephanie. Yeah, so just come on over, Roxanne, and say hi. I actually have a really, really good group on my page. There you go. Hi. Making fried chicken hungry? No, actually, I made I decided because Fridays I end up just not eating, which is not good. So I did got it, Sherry. I ended up doing like Angus grass-fed burgers with like grilled onion and corn. But I couldn't even finish it because I'm doing a whole new thing, which seems to be like really easy so far. You got it, Steph. But already I'm just not as hungry all the time. Okay. Stephanie, who owes you an apology and won't give it to you? Roxanne, just do me a favor and wait until I call your name to ask your question because it will get buried. And that was Nicole. Yeah. Stephanie, they're saying that somebody owes you an apology that like, I don't know if it was like love bombing or whether it was job that promised you. I have 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This looks like kind of like somebody promised and didn't deliver. Yeah. Well, it's the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, which is the whole happy family in the home, the stability. Okay. So somebody it's funny because it's like they're unbalanced, but they want to make you feel like it's you, but it's not you, it's them. And so like it's deflection. All right. So like let's confirmation for like what's going on with you, but now let's just get like what's coming up good in the next. Let's ask a specific. I'm so sorry to hear that. My mom had dementia too. Not Alzheimer's, which is different. I used to take care of my friend's dad that had Alzheimer's. Yeah. Okay. So it's funny. This Aquarius moon, if there feels like there's been confusion or like too many choices, Stephanie, and I'm getting that like that changes. But also like when I get the 7 of Cups, it came out in reverse. So when it comes out in reverse, it's like all of the choices are narrowed down to one. So like things that feel like confused, like there's going to be clarity coming and some like relief. I just feel like the relief is going to be from you understanding that all of their agitation or all of their issues or what they owe you apology about is really, that's like, it's not on you. Like you can't fix it because it's their internal shit to fix. And so like, don't take that guilt on you. But once you like decide once you understand that's their shit to fix, then quite honestly, there's like a clarity about another situation, but it looks like love. We got it. I think Lee just got auto corrected, but I saw that. All right. I'm gonna use the deck that I like for when we want messages through the guides. I'm not a medium, but there is a deck that I find success when I work with clients. It's just getting like messages from your guides. Hey guys on TikTok, if you have a question or you want to get on the list, it's completely free. They are not paid. I don't even ask for super chats, but you just have to hop on over to YouTube. It's the same name and it's the same picture. So just hop on over to YouTube, Susie Evolutionary, and that's where I am live, and there's already a list going. And then I'm happy to answer. Seriously, when I'm like in a crappy mood or like it's raining out or I'm just like whatever, I love reading like autocorrect tests. Like there are sites that just have like funny autocorrects. I think are hilarious. Sherry. Hi, Syra. Guys on TikTok, you really like the people that are in my chats on YouTube, amazeballs. Like it's such a good group. So Sherry, I have the Strength card in reverse, but I have the Two of Cups coming in. It's like they're trying to say they feel a bit of Sherry. It's like they feel like there's maybe a need for some more confidence in yourself. But there's that too. Isn't that coming up in the fall? Did we talk about this before with you that there's somebody that might be coming up in the fall? But I also have the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who would like be interested in. Yeah, you are, Little John. Yeah. Guys, anybody who has a question on TikTok, you just have to hop over to my YouTube. Same name, same face. And then that's where I have a list going and I'm answering questions. I just figured no one knows. I have like 24K on TikTok. And I don't go live on TikTok that much anymore. So I figured I'd let y'all know where I'm at. And I do free card pulls all the time. All the time. I either have paid appointments, people make appointments and they're private, or I do all of my card pulls on YouTube or on the internet are free. It's like a give back, tithing, if you will. Not that there's anything wrong with TikTok people who charge for readings. It's just that I'm okay. I'm doing private readings all the time. So this is my way to give back. Yeah. It's belief in yourself. It's belief in yourself. The message is like, my physical confirmation too, Sherry, is that every time I think of you doubting yourself, that is when I'm getting really strong physical confirmation. But like both of these are there for you. It's just, we've known this is coming up, right? So like, it's just the confidence. Okay. But that's what your guides or your dad are trying to is telling you that it's coming. That's very interesting. Okay, and then we had, is Girly here or Priya? Authentic Magician. I feel bad. I know not everybody has time to sit around. If you guys are on TikTok, you just have to hop on over to, I've answered questions for people that were on TikTok and they just hopped on over to my YouTube. It's all free. You just got to hop on over to YouTube because that's where I'm keeping a list, and it's easy to read the questions, and I don't want to like skip people, but I'm just on here so you guys know where to find me, and it's free. And if ever I'm doing free card pulls, they're free. There's no strings. All right. Yay, Corey. I hope I see you later. You're welcome, Sherry. Hi, Bethany. We have another Skags in here tonight. I wonder if you're related to Betty. All right. So I'm looking for Priya, Girly, the Authentic Magician, Earth Angel. Do any of you want to put up your question? And then I have Shauna. Shauna, I know you're right here. What's your question, babe? Hi, guys on TikTok. You just have to hop on over to YouTube. To get a question answered. Bethany is your sister-in-law. That's so funny because we have a Betty Skaggs on here. Shauna, what's your question? Sure, Colleen. You just have a few people ahead of you. Okay. You got it. And then I'm going to hop off of here in like 20 minutes so I can get changed quick for 7:30. We are having 80's night tonight on Soul Navigation on YouTube. I'm on Susie Evolutionary right now. But we're giving away readings. Hi, Patty. I'm over on... Little John, is that you? Right? Isn't it crazy how different it looks from one screen to another? Yeah, we're giving away 4 readings and 2 like charts from Meredith's. It's going to be fun. We're going to have 80's music, trivia, and of course I'm doing all the signs. Okay. Wow, that keeps coming up for everyone tonight. Shauna, we have the 4 a.m. the thoughts that keep you up at night card. But also I like this. The Devil in Reverse is letting go of the things that, you know, the thing with the Devil card is like we see I always think that looks like I bet you that's Eminem in there with his hoodie on, with his gray hoodie. But the Devil card shows 2 people that are like actually the Devil card and the Lover's card. They look exactly the same. The only difference in the illustration is the Devil is behind the couple and they look chained. And it's really about like letting go of self-sabotaging behaviors. So that's when I get the Devil in reverse, that's huge. That's like a big healing. Shauna, and I'm trying to remember if you're doing your Uranus opposition right now. But this also came out. So like if you're worried about it, I'm hearing the phrase like if you're worried about having that available to you again, like you did not run out your chances. You did not. Oh, I have a soul navigation sticker on. I just realized. It's not that. So you did not run out your chances. There's more to come. And whatever you're doing right now that's like getting rid of bad self-sabotaging habits, it's working. And the worry will leave when the worry leaves. But that's coming in. Okay, let me plug in. Okay. Yep, I did. Earth Angel, I need a question from Earth Angel or Priya, the authentic magician. Are we talking about, 80s trivia? Jackson Brown, is that what we're talking about? Jackson Brown and Daryl Hannah? Before she dumped him for JFK? Who could blame? JFK Jr. was a very beautiful man. I don't think that worked out very well either, though. Yeah, well, universe is acknowledging you're working on it. Oh, I'm glad my advice is helping. Oh, goodness. I'm so sorry, Earth Angel. What's your question, love? Okay. Will they find the person that did it? Okay, hold on. Hi, guys. If you're on TikTok, it's not paid reading. It's free. You just have to go over to the YouTube. Same name, same picture. I'm live there also. I'm getting a yes. Now, I got a small yes that's turning into a bigger yes. So I don't know. Yeah, I got a yes. Earth Angel. But it was a small yes at first that worked into a big yes. So I think that it's not going to be immediate justice. I'm getting full chills. I don't know that it's going to be immediate, and it might for a minute look like they're not going to be held responsible. But when the small yes turns into a big yes, it just means it's a yes that takes time. If that's helpful. And again, I'm sending you love. I'm so sorry to hear that. But it's a yes. It's funny. My phone was just like, watch Soul Navigation in 30 minutes for 80s night. That's me. So we have Roxanne, are you here? Roxanne, Samantha, Girly. I know not everybody can hang out. Maya, did you have a question, honey? I can't remember if you were. I don't see you on the list, but I might have just not. Oh, wait, there you are. So Maya, Samantha, Roxanne, or Nicole. Yeah, just hit me with your questions. Hi, Marie. I just need and if you typed them in before, okay, Roxanne, did I do the right thing to leave my husband? I'm going to take one of these decks. You guys all can't see. If you're new here, I have about, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 decks. Hi guys on TikTok. I am doing the actual taking the questions and keeping the list on YouTube. So you just have to hop over. It's the same name. It's the same icon, the same profile picture, all of it. Okay. Yes. Yes, and I'm reluctant to say why you did the right thing. But let me just say that if you had unconfirmed intuition about something that made you feel less bad for leaving, you were right. I can see stuff going on here that I try to be really I try to work within a trauma respectful space. So I don't, and I like people to have their, okay, you want me to say it? I have somebody that may have not been faithful, and I don't know if it got to the physical place, but there's something, hi Dylan, there's something within this person that feels broken, and they go to fix it by at least getting the attention, like the flirting and everything else. I feel like it was hard for you to get something in black and white to like say, I'm not crazy, this is happening. But I mean, I almost feel like you're being painted like the bad guy. But you weren't wrong. And this, unfortunately, and I just got my physical confirmation, this unfortunately is something within them that is broken. It's like a really unhealthy way. Okay, yeah. Sometimes I don't want to be right, Roxy. I'm sorry. But you did do the right thing. Like, and the thing is like no amount of, it had nothing to do with what you look like. Don't let this affect your self-esteem. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes it sucks to be right. But the good news is that you get to move on, and please just know that you're not crazy. And this is something so broken with inside this person until they fully like take accountability, and fix it and whatnot. This is not something that any amount of like new romance that comes back into the relationship, like anything they do, if they're like trying to like re-court you all over again, you're so welcome. If you know what I mean, if they're pulling on all the stops to be like, that'll never happen again, this is something internal that they have to fix. And that's how they know, that's the only way they know to fix it right now, which is not cool for you. Hi guys, if you're on TikTok and you want a question answered, you have to just hop on over to YouTube. I have a list going on YouTube, so I'm live there also. But it's the same name. It's the same, it'll be the same profile picture. My face is even in the thumbnail. But that's where, and they're free, but you can go on over. Happy Friday. And I'm also getting ready to do 80's night over on Soul Navigation. So even when this ends, then I'll be doing all signs tarot on Soul Navigation. But yeah, you absolutely did the right thing, Roxanne. Maya, Nicole, and Syra. Well, I have another 8 minutes, so I have 3 people, I'm going to say, but I can still put you on a list. And so if I don't get to you this time, I have been working on getting myself more automated because I was like overwhelmed. I keep saying the same thing, but like 50 appointments came in when I did that birthday flash sale and a whole bunch of other stuff. And then I started the dual sessions with Connie, which have just been freaking amazing. And that's also, you know, the website's fully going. So I was just doing a lot of like the work on the back end to get everything running smoothly. We're talking about doing Zoom classes now. And I'm doing community spaces. This is part of my community spaces because I don't charge when I do internet free cold live reads. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't. It's my give back. But I'm happy to put everybody on a list because I'll be doing more of these again. Message from your guides, Nicole, you got it. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Laura. I enjoy you. Okay, so I do see, so Eloise, I'm going to put you on the list and then we'll try. And Little John. Of course, I'm going to be over. I'm also, you know, I'm giving away private readings at 7:30. I'll be on for like, hi Dylan. Dylan, I can put you on the list for the next time you pop onto my channel. I will be I will be giving away private free readings tonight on soul navigation, 3 of them, and then 1 with Connie Joe, and those are all private. So if you don't get your question answered here, I'm on YouTube. Hi TikTok people, I'm on YouTube. You just have to hop on over to YouTube, same name, same face, and that's where I have a list going and I'm answering questions, but they're free questions. Somebody's horn is going off. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. Should not be me. Okay, so Maya, but you need to know if you should trust it. You want to trust it, but you're not great with your gifts. Okay, first of all, Maya, that's a great question. She says she uses her pendulum a lot, but she wants to know if she can trust it because she's not as good. You probably are just as good with your gifts than I am, because our gifts are about our guides and our openness and our awareness and our connection, right? So like there's not really supposed to be like hierarchy, like because somebody has more followers or goes on internet all the time. Like Colleen in here is super gifted, doesn't have an internet channel, doesn't whatever. So I don't like hierarchy is part of the patriarchy. Like we're not supposed to have that and like all of that in the spiritual community. And then everybody's just out where they are. And some people are just naturally gifted. It's just a matter of like navigating and like honing your gifts and also putting protections on you because you don't want all kinds of jinky energy just being like to you. So anyway, most readers, and there's like even a theory amongst some teachers that like people are either good for reading for themselves or they're good at reading for others. I don't read for myself. I will use the pendulum for myself though. Connie Joe gets readings for me. I get readings for, I read for other people on the team. I do all kinds of exchanges with other people. Because often when you're really good at reading for other people, it's harder. Also, we're human. You don't have to be a prideful, nasty, egotistical narcissist to still have an ego. As a 3D sentient being, we still have our own sense of what we want and also what we're fearful of. And that can come in a lot when we are pulling cards for ourselves. Absolutely, you can trust your pendulum, my love. Absolutely, you can trust your pendulum. And then, yeah, your spirit guides are definitely. Also, the most powerful person on your team is your higher self. Because, go follow Cat in Boots 138 if you're not already. She says it all the time. So, like, if I'm going to paraphrase her verbatim, I want to make sure I'm giving credit. And also, that's somebody that I do private stuff with, and I'm so picky about who I let in my energy, but humans are way more than we're taught to believe. So I'm absolutely sure your pendulum is working. And if you feel like you have a reading that you're not sure about, just that's when you run on TikTok or run on here and just ask the same question, have somebody confirm it one way or the other that you trust, that you feel comfortable with. But I absolutely would trust your pendulum. Okay. Yeah, it's cat N, like the letter N instead of end. But Cat in Boots 138 is fantastic. And she does just tons and tons and tons of free healings all the time. She's got them on her Pinterest, she's got them on her TikTok, she's got a YouTube. She's just such a wonderful asset to humans all over, but especially to like the healing community. She's fantastic. Marie, I have you on my list, and if I don't get to you tonight, like I literally will hold lists in the note section of my phone forever, and I will literally put the list up so that you can skip a line. Then if you catch me a second time, if I don't get to you tonight, if you catch me a second time, you get to cut the line. You get to cut the list. Okay. Shauna, I can't be here all night tonight because I'm going to go live at 7:30 on Soul Navigation. So I will be online all night, but I can't, but I will. If I don't get to somebody's question today, they go on a list. And then I honor that list for free. And Nicole, let's get, but I still have Syra, Colleen, Bethany, Marie, Dylan, Little John, and Eloise all on the list. If anybody is in this room right now and I did not get to read for you, just please hop on over. If you're on TikTok, please hop on over to YouTube so I can get your name down, because the next time I go live, which will be at least sometime this weekend, and then I do full readings and like spiritual stuff on my channel. But at the end of Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, I will sit there and pull cards for like an hour. And if you come over to my YouTube, my community will be like, yes, she does. She'll sit there for hours. Even on my birthday, I went live on my birthday in the morning and just did free card pulls, free personal reads. Higher power, Nicole. No shock. No shock there. All right, let's get a tarot for you. You're so welcome. That's what community is about. And like I said, I do private readings, and I'm very lucky. I do private readings. And then also I do readings with Connie Joe. We do these incredible because, oh my God, between the two of us, we literally have all of the clear senses. And then she does unbelievable astrology. And then I have the trauma-informed certification. Aw, thank you, Shauna. Kim. Got you. And you were towards the top of the list. Okay. So I will read you. I know you asked before, Kim. So I will read you after Nicole. I'm also very fair. Okay. So Nicole, higher power, but like, did you stop talking to somebody, Nicole? Or did somebody ghost you? Hi, Gina. We keep like, I'm putting you on my list, Gina. So if I don't get to you this time, that list is going on my phone and you can cut the list. I have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and I have the Tower card in reverse. It's like you might have been talking to somebody and they either ghosted you or you felt funny and stopped talking to them. And the big message is that was divine intervention, higher power. It's keeping you from, like, you're doing so well. I mean, and I know that you're doing so well, but like it was keeping you from someplace you cut them off. Yeah. Okay. But in this case, like, that was like, I don't want you to have any doubts. That was divine intervention. And Stephanie, put your question up, my love. Or Kim. I'm sorry, Kim. Kim, put your question up. And then I'm going to answer Syra. And then as soon as I see your question, I'll answer you. And then we'll keep the list going for the next time. Guys, if you're on TikTok, you just have to hop on over to YouTube. You just have to subscribe to comment on YouTube. That's all. You just have to subscribe, and then it lets you comment. Tabitha. I love that name. Okay, so while I'm answering Syra, Kim, just pick one of those so I make sure that I'm getting that I know that what I'm answering you for is helpful. We direct you in the right way. Anything from the universe wants you to know right now. Okay. Syra is one of my favorite peoples. We've had quite a few readings. And I love her because she breaks rules. Like, she's like the chillest Aries you'll ever meet. She's so chill. Not that she doesn't get animated, but yeah, that was divine intervention, Nicole. That's one of the ones where you congratulate yourself on your escape and do not mourn the loss. Okay. Syra. So whatever, like, you're doubting, like your 3D intellectual logical self is doubting, that is coming in. Like, trust the intuition and not the little voice that tells you you don't get to have rewards. You don't get the shiny things. I love you back. Yeah. So stop listening to your logical, that, like, you know, don't you have Palace and Gemini where you want to, like, intellectualize all the things? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You're just trust your intuition and that Ace of Cups. All right. Kim, which one did you want me to concentrate on, honey? The fiance or the car? Because I literally have to go live on another channel that I am not dressed for in 10 minutes. So you're welcome. I'm glad that made sense and it resonated. So I can be more helpful if you give me one or the other and you let me know, like, what. Okay, let's see what she wrote. Kathy, I can put you on my list. And then the next time I come on here, you get to cut the line, which I already put you down. Okay. I need another minute if that's you knocking at the door. It's funny. I have the Four of Pentacles here. There's like a fear with the car that there's not enough. There might be a little bit of a lack mentality. I do get to people though. I still have a list from 2 months ago in case any of those people come back too. So this is when we hold on to, Gina, I totally have you on the list. This is when we hold on to things that sometimes get in our way. It's about attachment. It's also about like feeling under-resourced. But I have the Five of Swords in reverse, which means like it feels like there's conflict about if you use the money or the resources for the car, that prohibits something else, or that you would be selfish. Is that right, Kim? But let's just find out. Because this is telling me the resources are available to you. It just feels like almost like they're showing me Meryl Streep from Sophie's Choice. Like you feel like, I mean, I'm feeling like you should get the car, but let's see what Pendulum says. All right. Is the car going to be okay? All right, great. Then does she lose anything? Is it an exchange? Is there some sacrifice that has to come in that's going to hurt her in the long run and if she goes for the car? Nope. Nope. Yes, that was all. Okay. That came in strong, Kim. Your energy is amazing. All right, loves. I have 7 minutes. I have to look like it's 1986. And then I will see you guys all. Make sure you go over to Soul Navigation and subscribe. And I'll see you in 7 minutes there. And I'll be back on TikTok and on YouTube doing more free live card pulls. Yeah, get the new car. Hello, Anna. I will put you on the list. But I'm running off now. That just means next time I see you and I'm doing live card pulls, which I'm going to be doing this week, that you get to cut the list. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you over at Soul Navigation in 7 minutes. Prizes, prizes. All right. Mwah.